Say ebano yenyanmo African Americans and Daki Fona. Sometimes me wanema baby and pesemika, but me na phobia me, social media no swa omuyebia. Debi wo esa mintimi kafshi. But pesemika cho say no matter what life has to offer, there are pains along the lifeline, along the path to success, along the path to growth, along the path to becoming. And holding on to the blame game can't get you far. I'm being honest with you, because this is the thing. I always say that as a nursing student in my psych rotation, I was a single mom, freshly single mom, juggling between court, childcare, working, and schooling. And I'll go to the psych ward and have people be like, oh, I want to commit SI. I'm SI because my boyfriend left me. And sometimes, ignorantly, I'll go to the bathroom and be like, how are you going to commit SI when you have nothing to lose? The person just left you. You have not built a future with them. You don't have a child with them. You don't have a house that you lost to them. So why do you want to commit SI, right? But until years later, when I understood mental health, right? Like real mental health, then I understand how. But the mechanic said, part of it, yankasa, our ability to cope, our ability to rewrite our story in the face of trauma, in the face of betrayal, in the face of crisis. Because when Dimi Kanchemi say, oh, mammy, papa back home, ha, yedi wombai as, the S word, slave. Now, system no has revolved over time till a net 2025 year. We say, what dear, who blame you be, who hate you be. I me give one, say, mass no don't mass for me. Like example, na me my no. San coming so na me a single mother. Matofi, I lost the house. I had a case. I've been abandoned. They've been abandoned on me, right? But now me was nursing school. And you know what made it possible for me to be in nursing school? Because there is something called Pell Grant. As a single mother, no. The same system now for ya blame me, woman. No. So that same system ni afebi. Meaning say almost say they had to fight, and sana sa benefits no became a reality there. Until now that it became a reality, no, I didn't now moon take advantage of them. Now me a hoho, or say however you say it, my back home ha, I bet you saw a Pell Grant, a dear cold nursing school, we a month to school fees capre, no. Month now, I'm blaming say, and then be a jam you. And then you can't blame people for the lack of your growth, for the lack of your success. People and their behaviors could be hindrances, but your ability to rewrite the story is what you should focus on. Your ability to rewrite your story, rebuild your life, boost yourself back and stand tall. That comes from your mindset, and that is where psychotherapy comes in play. So if you need help with psychotherapy to help you with cognitive behavioral therapy, to work on your brain, your mind, your mindset, help you develop growth mindset versus being in stagnant mentality, fixated on the past, fixated on the pain, fixated on the trauma, no, you can't move past the pain. You always blame the lack of your growth on the past. You are a product of a single parent. What do you have to do about it so you don't repeat the same things? You are the product of divorce. What do you have to do as a single mother, single father raising kids so they don't repeat the same stories that they grew up around? You are a product of poverty. We are, most of us are, right? How do you rewrite your story? How do you change that? Have you started researching? Have you started to research about things you can do to help boost your financial confidence, financial literacy? How to build a portfolio financially? You get it? You are a product of racism. You've experienced racism. You've experienced, what's the name? Alienation at the workplace. Hostility at the workplace. How do you call it? Passive aggression. Then na wo ya fa ho. Yes, krodos yentna fa kunje ngwase, right? What cause ubetimi increase your skills, diversify in your skill, even if teaching is your specialty. What aspects are you teaching? Who choose to special education, for instance? You can get a lot of jobs that you don't even have to be enclosed with other peers. You can go from your caseload and you go from early childhood education, ABS, speech delay, developmental delay, and just be involved with families, trying to help them navigate, build up a resource bank for them, how to reach out and get resources for the specific needs of the kids, right? You are a nurse and you are constantly finding yourself in passive-aggressive environments. How do you diversify with your skill? Case management, teaching, different things, home care. Me, I strive in what's the name? Diversified environments. I can't stand being in, anyway, me work as nibi wa minka. But yen crofo, baby awi yejuma a yen crofo nkwa ne wo ho. Sie kro ni nema nti. Ni debia ase obi peso o cheso ye better or ye me strive with big organizations, magnet organizations are reputable. So you find where you put yourself. I'm not saying say this will be finished. This will always be there. But how do you survive in the midst of these phases, these issues? Without being fixated on the past, without being fixated on the problem. Mindset. So I hope this helps somebody to understand that you fixating on the issue is not going to take you anywhere. Me, if I'm at a workplace or any place and there is an issue and everybody is blaming, I can't stand it. And that will be my next end. Recently there was an issue where there's something is prescribed. Before you initiate that, you have to also do something first. Get a baseline procedure done before you initiate the treatment. We could catch a obisuanya or say, Aden, ne was way, also ye subordinate when I was away. Mamiano, me, and I'm trying ne mpanyinfo frɛ no asa me ne woni ase me matra saa akɔ back and forth no so onye biom da because me nkasa nti me try ye hu say it's serious and na the me try no so kyerɛ say quality assurance. I'm ensuring that the patient's needs are met. Nti there is no way I'll be utie. Well, so what are you doing to make the environment safe for you and for everybody there? And for yourself, stop blaming and work on bouncing and being taller. Have a good day.